Yes. Sure.
All right, here we are today, y'all. Got a little different format for today. Today we are working with the Monsta Fulcrum. You see, it is not labeled. It is not official yet. This is the prototype bat that the owner of Monsta was nice enough to entrust me and my daughter with to do a little testing. She was supposed to be here working with us today, but has an injury and is unable to be here. And so we're 4 or 5 other girls that, due to injuries and random things coming up, they couldn't make it either. But I got these two. Y'all remember Jaden from my last video? And I got somebody new. Look, new friend. This is Anna, right? So both these girls are high schoolers. Both of you 16, right?
17.
16, 17. The bigger one, 16. She's the baby. So anyhow, different format today. We're not going to do a this versus that. We're not going to give exit velo. This is purely just going to be more about what they think of this bat. We're going to start hitting off the tee. Then we're going to just do front toss. We're going to let them fly. And just kind of get their opinion of what they think, both off the tee and just live front toss, and see what they think. We're on a 195-foot fence today. We should probably be on a 230-foot fence, but we're not, because this is what I could get. Like I said earlier, I had 6 girls when we start. This is the worst time for me to try to get girls to shoot these videos, because even though they both play in high school softball, everything is different. When they play is different. The districts are different. All of this crap, and it's too hard to keep up with for me, and I struggle with it. But their parents are nice enough to bring them out here with me today. We're going to have some fun. So we're going to get started with them hitting off the tee, and then we'll do a quick exit interview after they hit off the tee and see where we're at from there. So y'all ready to go get some work in?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Let's go.
I do it for real. There's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what? Told you I'ma do me. Why you hating on me? It's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck. Country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm backed up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car.
All right, so you just saw the girls. They got their hacks off the tee. So now we will see what they think. First impression off the tee of the Monsta Fulcrum.
Off the tee, I like it. I can start with the grip. The grip is good. I like it. It feels like stable, like secure. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Okay, yeah. And then hitting with it, I mean, I like it. When I hit it, I could tell that I hit it good. And when I hit it bad, I could tell that I hit it bad. Didn't sting my hands too much. Actually, I didn't really sting them at all. Like, I don't know why I said too much. It didn't sting them at all. And it felt like it had a pretty long, good barrel. It felt like supported, I guess, all the way through. Like wherever I hit it, it felt the same kind of.
Right on, right on.
I mean, so every spot has that like sweet
neutral
barrel.
feel over the whole barrel.
Yeah, but pretty neutral feel over the whole barrel.
All right. Yeah. So you said, which off the tee, hopefully you're not missing it that bad off the tee. We'll get a little more feedback. We'll get a little more feedback, you know, with miss hits with my terrible pitching here in just a little bit. Because they will miss hit some. I'm going to groove it right down the middle every time. I'm throwing meat, but they're still going to miss it. I promise.
Right.
And
okay.
So that gives you, that's Jaden's first thoughts right off the tee with it. So we'll get Anna in here and we'll see what her first thoughts were. So and then we'll get after it with some front house.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. She's almost taller than me. It sucks. Both of them are really. I don't have a hole for y'all to stand in today like I did last time with Jaden. All right, so we got Anna, my newbie. She's not really a newbie. I've known her dad since we were in high school. Nonetheless, so kiddo, this is first real go around with the Monsta Fulcrum. So tell me what you think.
I like the grip because I like thin grips, and I feel like it was thin enough that I can still feel the bat. I don't like thick grips, so I really enjoyed the grip. It feels really balanced off a tee, and there was no feedback, and I felt like it felt good off the bat. Like it felt
like it really jumped off of pretty good, right? There again, did you notice that you had any bad miss hits that gave you any negative feedback?
No.
Like I said, off a tee, should be barreling everything up off the tee.
Some days.
But we know how that goes.
Some days.
Yeah, some days. So overall, the barrel felt pretty good to you. Felt pretty neutral.
Yeah.
I feel like it had long barrel, short barrel. There again, off a tee, hopefully just working in a small area, but again, we do miss hit balls. It happens, right? I mean, that's why it takes more than 3-4 cuts to get 3-4 solid cuts.
Yeah.
So, anything else jumping out at you that you want to add?
Not particularly.
Just that you're ready to get the front toss, right?
Yeah.
All right. So tell the tape. I think like I said, we're gonna get more miss hit balls when we start going front toss here, and hopefully they'll get an even better idea of what they think of the bat, and we're gonna make their dads chase a lot of softballs because this field's gonna get real short real quick. I do believe. So you ready to get to it, kid?
Yes.
All right. Let's go.
I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finished friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep, these no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like that money clip us now that new now looks like upgrade her diamonds now her girlfriends are like neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip, neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib, neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick, neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the deal. Okay, thought I'd never make it, like no way, I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. L's on the deals, that's rose. Got no pay, on no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a ball head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like that money clip us now that new now looks like upgrade her diamonds now her girlfriends are like I press the button and the doors go off like that money clip us now that new now looks like upgrade her diamonds now her girlfriends are like
And that's into a nice wheel. Those are the ones I like to see travel.
Whoa, clear out the room, I'm coming through. They wanna see what I'm about. Yeah, I got skills, do it for the thrill. I'm on a paper route. Extra, read about it. I'm today's trending topic. I put commas over bullshit. Yeah, I put that on mamas. They tryna block all my blessings. They thought I lost the stepping. I bet on me and my team. ISO is what I'm repping. Put on for the whole city. Yeah, I got them rocking with me. I bet on me and my team. ISO is what I'm repping.
Sending emojis, I'm blowing a pack of that OG. Don't be acting like you know me, and if you did, that's the old me. Winter time, rock a cold fleece. Pocket fat, that's obese. Only talking money if it's increased. She give me brain, girl, no teeth. I touch down, bust down. She bust it open for a real day. Stay Tommy'd up, trying to build it up, trying to count it up, hill figures. Don't be chilling with no lil, no. And if I do, I be real with them. Chase a dream, that's a meal ticket. ISO gang, yeah, they still with us. I put it in motion, they got me steady. Thoughts on my mind, it's weighing heavy. Watch how I shine, tell them I'm ready. I'm hitting my stride, let's get to the Fetty. I was just sitting back watching them fold. Racks on me now, yeah, it's looking slow. I hold it down and I got my own. Keeping it grown, we back to the bone. Yeah, flying flashy, ayy, ayy. We too fancy, ayy, ayy.
Yes.
Can't walk past me, ayy.
Why you know
Right
that's
up
that
your
extra
alley.
back, too.
Wait, I gotta play it safe. Watch me isolate, lay. Watch me isolate, ayy. Watch me isolate. Clear out the room, I'm coming through. They wanna see what I'm about. Yeah, I got skills, do it for the thrill. I'm on a paper route. Extra, read about it. I'm today's trending topic. I put commas over bullshit. Yeah, I put that on mamas. They tryna block all my blessings. They thought I lost the stepping. I bet on me and my team. ISO is what I'm repping. Put on for the whole city. Yeah, I got them rocking with me. I bet on me and my team. ISO is what I'm repping.
Nobody wants none of that. Nobody wants that smoke. Yeah.
Matt.
All right, we're back. Anna killed my bat. It's not really my bat, it's Carl's bat. But it is dead. But, all right, so we will start with, what do you think? I mean, you hit, okay, and hey, we're gonna go ahead and, before she says anything, know that Anna's had, right before she came here, like she pitched a game last night before last. Last night, pitched 7 innings, got up today, went and hit for 2 hours, and then literally went and got cryo, and then came over here and worked out with us. And that's a lot of hacks, and that's a lot on your legs. And she was tired when she got here, even though she felt pretty good. And I could tell when she started swinging, still tired. But Anna's a monster at the plate. This is a big girl bat, right? This is what Monsta is making for the big girls. The girls that swing hard, the girls with 70+ mile/per-hour exit velocity, you know, the bigger, stronger girls. You know, this ain't your slap hitter's bat. But even tired, what you hit, 20 out? I don't know, a lot. So now, with all that being said, what do you think?
I think it was hot. I mean, obviously being tired and hitting them, and then even the ones that didn't go over, hard line drive shots. I mean, that's what you're aiming for in a game. So I mean, there's nothing that you can beat with those type of hits. The ground balls, they were miss hits so hard. I will say I think there was a little bit of feedback in the hands, and obviously towards the end, whenever it died, before I kind of knew that it was cracked, I kept feeling a lot more in my hands. And then sure enough, we looked and it was.
So you commented that you thought maybe in like them last 5-6 balls is when you started getting some negative feedback, some hand sting. And if that's when the bat died, out of them last 5 or 6, what did 4 of them 6 clear the fence?
Yeah.
I mean, and what, 1 hop? So they were still pushing them out there pretty good. Overall, before that, what kind of feedback were you getting from it?
It was only the ones that I was getting more down here that I felt anything. I don't think I really got any off the end, but didn't really feel anything, especially on the like hard hits. You can feel it like bounce off the bat. Like there's no feedback. You can tell that it's going to go a long way.
I feel that trampoline effect. Kind of like when on the rare occasion that I hit a good drive at the golf course. Like I know when I hit that joker clean. It don't happen often, but I know it when it happens. All right, so basically the only time you got really any negative feedback is when you caught it way in here on your hands, which you ain't supposed to hit a ball there, no way. But it happens. Like I tell them, hey, I'm throwing balls here. You know, there is no striking out and no tournaments won or lost out here today. So take a hack at whatever you want. Ain't nobody gonna yell at you for it. So they take swings at a lot of balls that they probably normally would leave alone. But it's good though, because that's where we get the feedback from miss hits. she leaned way out on her front foot and got one down here and hit the stupid thing out. And I pretty much think she hit it right here. I pretty much feel like she got it right there. But it was a good round. I really appreciate you coming out. I know you were tired. I appreciate you coming out. And I've been trying to get you out here to work, but like I said, I ain't putting no drop 10 in your hand. your daddy can buy you drop 10s. I ain't buying you one. So that's Anna's take on it. So we'll get Jaden in here and we'll see how she feels about it. And thank you once again. And we'll get you back in here for another. We'll get another one, you know, with a few changes made to it. See what it feels like. Cool.
When I try to hit home runs, I suck.
Most people do.
I suck.
All right. Not yet.
All right.
So we got Jaden, and she got her hacks in before Anna killed the bat. That was deliberate.
Yes, I did.
I kind of figured that Anna might kill it. In the event. I knew if it was gonna die, she'd probably do it. And that's not a dig against Jaden, but I know what kind of hitter each one of them are. So I want to make sure Jaden got her hacks in just in case this thing didn't survive. So all that being said, Jaden, a little bit different type of hitter. Hits lots of line drives. Like she was just commenting, she had a lot of in the park home runs. You know, we all know home runs are great. Line drives in the gap, pretty great too.
Yeah.
So you got 2 buckets, kiddo. What do you think?
What do I think about the bat? When I mishit, I could definitely tell I mishit, and more not off the tee. It didn't see my hands at all, but in front toss it did, just a little more when I popped up like towards right here, which I do sometimes. I could feel it, but when I hit it. Even when I hit like hard pop flies, it felt good. I hit long hard line drives, it hit good. The ground balls feel really good actually. I thought even if I like pulled my hands or something and didn't get to extension all the way, you know what I mean?
If you didn't catch it super clean,
yeah,
it still jumped off there pretty
nice.
nice.
It still felt jumped pretty fast. My first 2 swings, I was like, wow, because remember I pulled that one.
Oh yeah,
foul territory, and I was like, wow, I just jumped off the bat. I mean, it felt good, balanced. I think it's pretty balanced.
I think we have worked a fair bit on the balance. The first version that we got when I think this is the second or third version that Carl had sent us, and the first one was extremely end-loaded. Like my daughter did not like it when she took it out of the box the first time, and throughout he's moved some weight around in it, trying to make it a bit more balanced, and it's definitely I like it. I think it feels great. It's balanced,
yeah.
She likes a bit more end-loaded, but she still liked it.
Yeah.
So you could feel it, some negative feedback when you got in here, kind of where you're not supposed to really hit it anyway. But we do. It happens. Look, it happens. Like that. Like that's the thing. In the game, it's gonna happen. And, you know, you got 2 on you, and she throws that joker in there. You can't let that get away, right?
Yeah.
And like you commented, the miss hit. You know.
Yeah.
Even on the miss hits, you and Anna both commented the miss hits were still really carrying, and that's where games are won and lost. We all know that. So overall. You liked it? Felt like it had a long, sweet spot, and
I thought I did. Yeah, I did.
All right, well, let's get Anna in here, and we'll kind of wrap this thing up right quick. Come on, kid. Dun, 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 dun. So you can just keep the mic. You stand next to her.
Okay.
Protect my voice. Everybody can hear me. Stop it. You can hear all that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. All right, so we got them both back. So I normally do not ask this when I shoot bat videos because I just don't think it's pertinent information. But what is your gamer?
My gamer? What does that mean?
What's your game bat?
My game bat? Oh, I have been using, crap, what is it called? I don't remember. The black one.
Meta?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, it's the Meta. It's the Meta, but mine
clearly not a very remarkable bat.
Okay, it just broke, so mine just started rattling, so it's dead.
Well, it's good. It ain't dead then. That's just epoxy on the inside. They all do that.
I know, but
they do that brand new in the box.
Yeah, but last game I just switched back over to my Ghost because it felt better.
Okay, so going back, which Ghost you swing? Double barrel, advanced, one piece, unlimited.
It's 2 pieces.
Okay, so it's 2-piece.
Yeah, unlimited maybe. I think.
No, unlimited is 1 piece. So probably
it's 2022. It's a 2022. It's the like white and gray one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a Ghost double barrel.
Yes, that one.
Okay, so her gamer is a Meta and a Ghost double barrel.
Yep.
And this one's a Ghost girl. She's ruined.
Blue Ghost.
She's got Blue Ghost.
The Advanced Max, my favorite.
She's got pretty much all of them.
Except for the limited edition ones.
Now, obviously, like I said, this is not something I would normally ask. And you've had, I don't know, what, an hour and a half today to swing this bat. So how would you compare this bat to your gamer? Would you say that it's going to perform? It's hard for me to ask you, would you take this over your gamer now because you've only had an hour or so with it?
Yeah.
But I mean, what's your overall thought?
Honestly, I would say yeah. With both of my gamer bats, I've had problems with like mishits, like just being like completely dead. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I think I like it better. I would say.
Awesome. Well, hey, that's great feedback. I mean, that's because, like I said, you know, the games are won on the mishits. Yeah. Home runs are great. Line drives in the gap are great. Games are won and lost on mishits because the difference, like you said, if you hit one a little inside because it's, you know, 0-2 count and you have to hit it. The difference between maybe that 3 to 4 mile per hour between hitting it here and it being dead or it being still having a long barrel and being hot is the difference between a second baseman going, yeah, you can go sit down. Or maybe it carries into that dead zone and you squeak out a base hit and score that run, you know. Yeah. Anna, Ghost Kid.
I don't know. It'd be hard to give up my advanced max, but I would think this is about the only bat that I would give a run for the Ghost.
That's fair. I think that's very fair.
Long, that is by far the most willing I would be to take.
I think that's very fair. I didn't expect either one of them to just flat say, like I said, you got an hour with the bat to hit off a tee and to get hit and hit it out here. So I didn't expect either one of them to say definitively, oh, heck yeah, I don't want anything. Just throw those other bats in the trash. But the fact that she says, yeah, she would choose that over. And Anna's like, yeah, I'd give it a shot. When you get somebody that, like, I know Anna is like one of them that she's like, yeah, it's Ghost or nothing. So, like, I expect, you know, for her to even entertain the thought, that's a big step. So thank y'all for coming out here, spending a Saturday afternoon with me. We got nice weather. We're out in the sunshine again. It's great. No more being cooped up indoors.
Yes.
And
Fingers crossed.
hopefully best of luck to both of y'all because you're going into all of the most important games of your season. I hope you do really great. I hope you do really, really great because my kid is on your team. So thank y'all. Thanks to your parents for bringing them out here. I appreciate it. And we'll come back with a recap right about now. All righty. So back at the house for the recap. So I am just really fortunate that Carl, the owner of Monsta, you know, would entrust me with the opportunity to help develop these bats, and that he actually listens to the feedback that I'm able to give him through the girls that I'm lucky enough to get to work with. And you know, and these two girls were no different than any of the others. You know, it's always, you know, it's good, valuable intel. And even though the fact that it broke, you know, he wasn't even upset. I already let him know that it broke, and he was like, okay, cool. And it's funny because, you know, Anna was like, let's keep going. Let's break the thing in half. And I mean, that's fun and it's cool and all that. But obviously this is a prototype. So, you know, we don't want to break it in half. The point was, as soon as we realized that it was broken, you know, it was like, okay, so we're done. So now, you know, what I'm going to do is I'll send this thing back to him so that he can take it apart, however it is that he takes it apart. And then he can analyze what's left so that he can see what happened to it to try to make it better for the production model, you know, to improve it, to make it stronger and still, you know, have the feel that it had before and all that. You know, I had pretty high hopes for it. My daughter's been swinging it now for, I don't know, off and on for a month or two. We got it right at the beginning of right at the beginning of school ball season. And she hit it a fair little bit before school ball started. And then once school ball started, we haven't got to hit it very much because our school ball schedule is just crazy busy, like I'm sure most of y'all's is as well. And my daughter absolutely loves it. She cannot wait for the production model to come out because she definitely wants to. It will more than likely be her gamer when the production model comes out. Now, one thing that all the girls, I've had, I don't know, several girls swing it, and not as much. Emmy's got probably more cuts than anybody. The two girls today, Anna and Jaden, they got quite a few cuts with it. The other girls that got to swing it was just really, you know, 10 or 15 cuts here and there just to kind of let them swing and just get a quick opinion. You know, and do you like it? Do you not like it? How does it feel? And everybody has commented that it seems to be hot all the way up and down the barrel. And that even if they catch it way out here, it's just a very light amount of negative feedback, that it's really neutral. The only time that they really notice like any kind of hand sting at all is if they get really, really far inside, which, like we talked about, you ain't supposed to hit the ball right here. And if you do, it's the bat's supposed to let you know it, so, and even then they said that they noticed it, but it wasn't like, it was nothing severe. It was just like, caught that in on my hands, So, that's worth mentioning. And, like I always talk about, home runs are great. Line drives win ball games, but all of the top bats are so close in exit velocity. If your girl's swinging the bat well, she's going to be able to hit home runs with it, and that's just all there is to it. She's going to one-hop the fence with it. That's just all there is to it. But one of the things that is most important to me is the miss-hit. Like, obviously, if you hit it right here, with most any bat, that thing's going to go. Ball is going to go. Now, if you've got, let's say, 60-mile-an-hour exit velocity right here, but then you catch it right here, and it drops down to 56, 55, that is an enormous drop. And that is the difference in the ball maybe flying to the dead zone or flying to a gap or something and being a base hit when you really need it in a game versus just being just a little weak infield fly or something. So that's why I always put so much stress on does it have a long barrel or not, and that, me and the girls tonight, we talked about it. And, Jaden's more of a contact hitter. So, for her, that difference for a girl like Anna, just pure power hitter, she is going to destroy the ball every time she hits that thing even remotely solid. She's going to destroy the ball. She's going to hit it by somebody. A girl like Jaden, she's not fence hunting, she's looking to hit line drives in a gap or, fly that ball. She, them extra couple of feet for her are going to be the difference in finding that gap shot or the ball carrying to that dead zone. And, that's one of the things she commented on. She was like, man, even when I mishit it, that thing was really going nice. So I think that really bodes well. I'm super excited to see what the production model is like for this bat. I'm going to box this one up tomorrow, and Monday at lunch, I'll send it back out there to him. And I've already spoken with him about it, so he's going to cut it apart and see what he thinks. And, hopefully I can get a final version of this thing very, very soon. And hopefully we can all get it very soon. I know a lot of people have really kind of turned on the Monsta brand. And, my daughter uses the torch and really likes it. I know there's a lot of girls out there that really like it. I'm excited for this, especially because my daughter is one of those girls that's going to need that drop 9, drop 8. She needs to drop 9 right now, and we're just kind of hanging out waiting on this guy to come out. And she's rocking that torch until then. So hopefully, this helps him to make it a better bat, and for all of us, because like I said before, especially when the little guy makes a great bat, because by all intents and purposes, Monsta Athletics is a little guy. When you compare them to Wilson, Rawlings, Easton, he doesn't do anywhere near the volume that they do, does not employ near the people. But he seems to be making a good product. I've been personally extremely impressed with the fact that this guy, like I told y'all, he reads the comments of these videos. And if somebody, posts something on there that, looks unfavorable or maybe they've got their information wrong or something like that, or, if he sees that somebody's having a real problem, something he wants to make right, he's commented on there. And I think that is outstanding. I mean, from a customer service standpoint, I don't know. I've never heard from the owner of Easton. Have y'all? I mean, message me if you have. I don't. Does Easton even have an owner? I don't know. Are they like a consortium of people? I have no idea. But either way, I was just glad to get some intel out there to you guys about this bat and what is coming up from Monsta. Got lots of videos to shoot still. It has just been so hard for me here recently to get out content because these girls and their schedules are going crazy. I've got kind of a catch-22 because I have to find a field so we can go do it, but then I have to figure out when the girls are going to be available. Most of the time, that doesn't line up. When they're available, I can't get a field. When the field's available, I can't get the girls, or I get them lined up, and then somebody gets injured, or a coach doesn't want them to do it. It has been a struggle. But I was really thankful to be able to get out there with Jaden and excuse me, with Jaden and Anna today, and we had great weather. We had a good time. I really enjoy this format. It's different, you know. It's always fun to see the ball fly. So I hope y'all enjoyed as much as I did. And as always, for all of you that support the channel, thank you so very much. And for all of you that are not, I would appreciate it if you would. How do you support the channel? You click that little subscribe, click that bell. That way you get notified every time I post up any kind of new video or a short or anything. I want to give away another bat here soon. Not sure what I want to give away just yet. I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I can get my hands on another torch. I think those are still kind of hard to come by. So maybe I can get my hands on another torch. Maybe we'll give one of those away. We did just hit 2,000 subs recently. I'm over the moon about that. I know it's over 2,000, and in the world of YouTube, that's a very, very small channel. But I can tell you that our views are up there. Y'all are watching the videos, and I appreciate it. If I could just get everybody to click that subscribe button, we could reach more people. Maybe I can make a little money so I can buy some more bats. I hear what everybody's saying. I want the new Mantra Plus. I want the LXT. I'm just kind of, I'm having to save up right now, y'all. Y'all already know travel ball is expensive, and this is an extremely expensive channel to operate because these stupid things are not cheap, and y'all all know that. That's why you're watching me right now. So thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one.